Hello everyone. So we are going to start our first session, which is based on Scratch. So firstly, I'm going to explain what is Scratch and what is Scratch platform. So basically, our today agenda is we are going to cover what is Scratch and how to use online and offline editor. Or I can say the complete overview uh, of Scratch. We are going to cover all these things in this session. So we are going to start with this Scratch first. Actually, what is Scratch? What is the platform of Scratch? So basically, Scratch is a block-based visual programming platform that is created by MIT. It allows students or children's and beginners to learn programming concepts in a fun and interactive way by creating their like own stories, animations, games, and quizzes, even without writing a single line of code. So by the help of Scratch, we can easily learn programming language. And for this, we don't need to learn any kind of language or code, right? So by the help of some blocks, we can easily learn the exact concept of programming language. So I'm going to explain the key points for this Scratch. So Scratch is completely free to use, and it is a beginner friendly and ideal for children's or students age up to 7 or up, right? So it even it uses drag and drop blocks instead of complex syntax. As I have mentioned, we don't need to use any kind of complex programs or a lengthy code. We can easily use drag and drop blocks, and by the help of this we can learn the exact concept of programming, and even you can access it at scratch.mit.edu. Okay, and even there is also offline version and even online version. So we have two way to access this Scratch platform, and we will discuss. But before that, I'm going to explain like why should we use Scratch. So the main purpose or value of using Scratch, especially in educational environments, because Scratch is more than a coding platform. We are saying it is a coding platform, but it is more than that, because it is a creative tool that teaches logical thinking, problem solving, storytelling, and even collaboration. So the main benefit of that platform is like to makes learning to code easier and visual. It encourages creativity and imagination, because without imagination or without creativity, we can't create any kind of story. We can't create any kind of animation. So that's why it encourages creativity and imagination. Even it builds a foundation for real programming language like Python or JavaScript. So it's a foundation for all those languages. Teaches problem solving through trial and error, because when we are creating story, when we are creating any game, uh, in that case, we will learn problem solving skill here. Sometimes the code will work, sometimes the code will throw an error. So we will find out that error. After that, we will apply the new one. So this is completely the problem solving trick, or I can say trial and error method. Because by the help of trial and error method, we can easily find out the solution of that particular error or a problem. And even it supports cross circular learning. Even we can cover here maths, we can cover here art, we can cover here science concepts. So it's completely support the cross circular learning, right? Now I'm going to show you what actually look like the platform. So this is the interface you can see on my screenshot. Later, I will tell you how we can go on that platform, right? Now, you can see, so this is the main interface where we can design our projects, right? So let's start with the methods, like how we can open this Scratch platform and how many ways. So as discussed, we have two ways to open this Scratch platform in our systems. Either we can use a online editor or a offline editor. It's completely its choice is yours, what method you want to prefer, but I'm going to tell you both methods. Why we are using offline editor? Like if internet access is limited, we can use a Scratch desktop application. It works the same way as the online version. Okay, so let's start with the online editor. Like how we can use the Scratch online editor. So I'm going to tell you step by step so that you can easily explore. So for that, initially you need to visit the Scratch website. But for that, we need to open any browser, right? So here I have a Chrome. Yes. So you can use any browser, whatever you have, like Chrome, Firefox, anyone. And after that, you have to type here Scratch, scratch.mit.edu. Yes. Then you will receive this interface. And after that, here are two options: start creating or a join. Okay, so you can use anyone. Even you can sign in or create an account. So it's completely up to you. Even I'm going to tell you why sign in. Like students can save their projects online. access them from any device and share with the community. So here's the option. Click on Join Scratch for new users or sign in. Here's the option Sign in. If we have already an account on Scratch, so we can use sign in option. But if I am the new user, so I will go with the join. Okay, and fill the basic details like username, password, all the details. I'm going to show you. These are the like criterias which we need to fill, like username, password, retype the password again, and then go in the next button. Okay. So this is the way. Okay, I'm going to create one in front of you. For example, I'm taking one password, username, content space. Okay. Try with another. Okay. Yes, that's fine. Scratch Shivani 1 and I'm creating one password for that. For example. And then click on next. Select your country. Next. Month and year. Some details we need to fill. Okay. You have to write your email ID and then click on create account. Okay. So in this way, we can create our account on this Scratch. Okay. So here is the area. So in this way, we can easily create our projects in the online editor. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you I want to just sign out from here, and because right now I have a account on Scratch platform, so no need to create again and again with the join button your account, because it has already created. So you can easily use this sign in option. Just click on that. You have to replace this. You have to write here, sorry, one, and then you have to type your password and then click on sign in. So by the help of this, you can directly jump onto the main dashboard of Scratch. Okay. Then click on create. When you click on create, you will directly jump onto the main interface of the Scratch. So this is the Scratch window. Okay. So in this way, we can create a new account, or even if we have already an account on the Scratch platform, we can use this sign in option to directly log in into the account. Okay. Now, if I want to use the offline editor, okay, so the if I'm talking about the advantages of online editor, so like we can access from any device, right? Even it auto saves the project if logged in, and it accesses to Scratch community and tutorials, and even no need to install any software. But if I want to use the offline editor, so for that, it is suitable for offline learning, even low internet areas, even in school labs, we can use this editor. So basically, Scratch Desktop is a downloaded version of Scratch. It lets you create and save projects without internet, right? So we are going to learn like how we can install and use the offline editor, which looks like the same. I'm going to show you step by step. So again, for that, I'm going to minimize it. And for that, we need one browser again. For downloading the Scratch Desktop, we need again one browser. So I'm going to use the another one, another tab. And here I need to write here again Scratch download. For downloading this Scratch Desktop, I need to write here Scratch download. Okay, then press enter. Here you can see the first link, Scratch download. So you have to click on that. And now, okay, just close this. You can click on offline editor also. Yes, and after that you need to select your operating system. Like what operating system you want to add here, which is yours. Windows, you're using Windows, you're using Mac OS, you're using Linux, right? So you will choose that. So I'm choosing Windows because I have a operating system that is Windows, right? And after that, install the application. Open the downloaded file and follow some steps. So for that, here's the link. Just click on the direct download. Okay. So here you can see on the right corner at the top, one downloaded in progress. So your file is downloading now. It will take few seconds. Once it downloaded, you have to open the downloaded file and follow some steps to installation. Yeah, it's almost done. Oh, it's done now. So you need to click on open. Okay. And then you have to follow some steps for installation. Just click on install, and then you have to choose yes option. Just click on yes button, and now you can see the installation process is going on. Yes, and then you need to click on finish button. Yes, like this. So once the installation process is done, after installation, open the application, and you can see it looks almost the same as the as the online editor. Because if I'm going to minimize this, here's the online editor. It looks like that, and this is the icon for the Scratch for the offline editor. You can see this is the offline editor, and it completely looks almost the same as the online editor, right? So this is the main area where we can design our projects. And we will learn all these things like what is the meaning of code, costume, sounds, this area, and this area we will discuss in next class. But before that, I'm going to tell you like what is the use of offline editor. So we can use this without internet, and even no internet is needed after installation. Students can create, save, and view their projects anytime. So basically, the main advantage of offline editor is no internet required to create any project or to run any projects. Best for, I can say, computer labs, for rural schools, or even that places where Wi-Fi is limited. So we can use that desktop editor there. And if I want to use, I can use it. So it works exactly like the online Scratch editor. There's no difference. Okay, it can be used with pen drives or local storage. So this is the difference between the online editor and the offline editor. And in this way, we can use any Scratch editor. It's completely up to us, like what editor we want to use for the working. Okay, now I'm going to explain in a very short way, because in detailed way we will discuss tomorrow. I'm going to explain in a very short way like how Scratch interface is divided. Okay, so Scratch editor is divided into five main parts. What are the main parts are? First one is stage area. Second one is this sprite list. Third one is this script area, or I can say the coding area. Fourth one is the block palette. And fifth one is the toolbar and project info. So I'm going to tell you one by one which one is what, right? So first I'm going to show you what is the stage area. So I'm going to show you, yes, here it is. You can see this, you can see my cursor. So this area is the stage area. So I can say the area on the top right. where you see the result of your code, the animation, or the games. So the stage is like a screen in a theater, right? So you can see here, this is called stage area. Now, sprite list, that is located below the stage, just located below the stage, this one. So sprite are characters or objects in our projects. So you can have one or more sprite like cat, ball, spaceship, etc. and etc. Right? So this is the area for the sprite list. Because in which we have sometime more than one sprite. So that's why we are saying the list of the sprites. This is the area. Okay. Now, the third one, that is script area, or I can say the coding area in short. So this is where you drag blocks to create code. Okay, so the coding blocks are snapped together like puzzle pieces. In the left side, you can see. So this area is this script area. This is the one. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is the script area where you drag blocks to create code. I'm saying to create code. So आप यहाँ से क्या कर सकते हैं, ड्रैग कर सकते हैं ब्लॉक्स को here. So the coding blocks are snapped together like a puzzle pieces. I'm going to show you one demo like this. You can drag in this way. Just hold your mouse on that particular block, and after that drag it and drop in the coding area. So this is the coding area. Okay, and the coding blocks are just like a snap. You can see togetherly, and it look like a puzzle pieces. Okay, so this area is called coding area, and now that one is block palette. What is this on the left side? Block palette. You will find categories like motion. We have a motion category. Under this, all the codes are related to the motion. And then another category is looks. If I'm clicking on that, you can see the block palette code has changed. So we have multiple blocks here. Then sound, another category. We have another blocks related to that category. Events, again we have some another blocks related to that particular category. Control, sensing, operators, variables, and the last one is my block, where we can create our self block. Okay, so if I'm talking about simply about the motion, so it like we can use for move, for turn, for glide, right? And if I'm talking about the looks, so we can use it for like say, and I want to show something, I can use it. I want to hide something, we can use it. Look block, change the color, so we can use this block. Sound, like for play sounds or record your own sound, so we can use this. Now next one is events, like when green flag clicked, like if I want to create any event, so I can use this event block. Controls, right? Like loops, wait, repeat, if else. So if I'm using these kind of controls in between of my coding, in between of my blocks, so I can use this category control. Like if I'm going to use some wait, if I'm going to use repeat, forever, if then else, anyone. Okay, now sensing, to detect keys, to detect mouse, to detect or touching. So we have these blocks here. Next one is operators. Sometimes in coding, we need to use math functions, comparisons. So for that case, we have this category, and under this category, some operators are available, some functions are available, right? Some comparisons are available. So we can pick from there to complete our coding. Next one is uh, variables, where we can store the data. We can we can save scores, we can create names, so we can use these blocks for that. And last one, my block. So here we can create our own block in this way. So we will explain each and everything. Okay. So this is all about the area block palette. So this is the fourth one. And the last area is toolbar and project info. So where it is? So this is the toolbar. This one, this blue color border, I can say here. So this is the project info, the top of the screen, where we can save our project, where we can rename our project, where we can sign in, right? This is all about the toolbar, and I can say project info. So here our Scratch window is divided into 5 areas. Okay, I'm going to repeat once again. This is the stage area. This is the sprite list area. This is a script area, or the another name is coding area. This is a block palette, and this top area is toolbar or project info. So basically, these are the 5 areas for this Scratch interface. I hope it's clear to you. Thank you. That's all for today.